Hello friends, Dark Host is here. I know it's been a long time since I've made a commentary video, but I'm a little sentimental today. It's my birthday today, May 29th, 2018. I'm 47 today, and I'm in shock, really. I'm just totally stunned. And I found out last night that an acquaintance had died. A very popular acquaintance, I must add. Millions of fans of Totalbiscuit, real name John Bain. Arguably the best video game commentator and gaming commentator there ever was, and probably ever will be. I mean, there was nobody like Totalbiscuit. I remember I started watching him when he first started making Cataclysm videos. Here's a little taste.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Totalbiscuit of the WoW podcast Blue Please over on cynicalbrint.com. So what's this? This is Orgrimmar, yes indeed. This is Orgrimmar from the air. Something I forgot about, and many of you most likely did too. Flying mounts can now be used in Azeroth, so I'm going to use this video to demonstrate the actual water effects now that they've been turned on in the console, as well as the sunbeam effect, and the bits of Orgrimmar that I missed, as well as give you an overview in a way that you've never really seen Orgrimmar before. Now this is a new area called the Goblin Slum. It is attached to the Valley of Spirits, and it is a mess. Look at it. Look at what they've done. Not the best place to show off the new water effect, is it? It's all slimy. Ah. Say no to green immigration, folks.
That was one of the first Warcraft videos that Totalbiscuit had did, and that's what these were the videos that launched him into success. The beta videos for World of Warcraft Cataclysm. He followed the beta and faithfully put out these videos with a quality that people were just in awe of. And needless to say, his talent got noticed quite fast, and he started to grow and got gigantic by the end of it all. But turns out the past few years he's been dealing with cancer, and I've been out of the gaming community and out of the loop. And I just found out last night, just in complete shock, that he had passed away. And not only did he pass away, that the man, he suffered a lot these past few years. And most outrageously of all, I mean, within hours of his death, developers from BioWare, social justice warriors who completely lying. I mean, they're completely lying about the whole overall argument that Totalbiscuit was some sort of racist, misogynist. You know, if anybody that disagrees with a social justice warrior is a racist, misogynist. But here they were, not even an hour after the man had died, and they're talking about what a wonderful world it is now. I mean, it was just completely sick how these people acted. I mean, this man was so talented, and he did so much for the gaming community. I mean, he really was the beginning of this whole gaming commentary, way before a PewDiePie, and way before all of those really mega gaming channels and gaming commentators. He was so huge, and one of his best friends was Jesse Cox, and I used to hang out with Jesse a little bit back in the day, and this whole little group of all of us, you know, I mean, we were, you know, Jesse and Totalbiscuit, you know, they really shot off like a rocket, and due to my health problems, I had to stop making gaming videos and really videos in general. But I don't know, it really broke my heart to find out that John had passed away, and just really broke my heart. And I started going through some of the videos that he's made the past few years since he's been dealing with this cancer, and I think I became even more heartbroken watching how his voice was getting weaker and weaker. And here's a video that he made just only 3 weeks ago. I mean, he worked up until almost until the day he died, and in incredible pain. I mean, it makes me feel bad. I talk about my health problems, but he went through some real serious stuff and managed to still make videos and still keep a cheery disposition. And we're gonna miss Totalbiscuit. We're gonna miss John Bain. He was a great guy. I haven't even told the story. When I first started out my gaming channel, when I was doing Rift videos, I wrote to John, and this was at the height of his popularity. I mean, the man had zero time at all. But he took time to write me back. He took time to, try to help me make my channel better. For nothing. I mean, nobody knew about it. He wasn't going to get any accolades for it. It was just some private little emails between me and him where he was trying to help me. And it really, I mean, I was totally disgusted to see that, people were dragging his name through the mud. There's nothing to drag through the mud. I mean, this guy was a really stand-up guy, and I guess I can see where some people were talking towards at the height of Totalbiscuit's popularity. I guess he had maybe got a little cocky and said a few things, but that's just what happens. But he was a very good person at heart, and he definitely didn't deserve the way he died, and I hope he's in a better place. I don't know if he believed in God or not. I believe in God, and I always hope that some way, somehow, these people, have found the Lord in their last days. Even if he didn't, I hope he's at peace now. I hope nobody ever forgets Totalbiscuit or John Bain and the true legend that he was in the gaming community. How much he knew. I do believe that if he hadn't got sick, that he would have gone on to mainstream TV easily. He had such talent. I mean, his talent, he couldn't hide his talent, and he had such a great voice with a great accent. Everybody in America, we all love the accent. Everybody loves the British accent. But it just really blew me away to find out that Totalbiscuit is gone now. It's like a whole era has just passed away with him. The world's a darker place today without John. And even though I didn't keep up with his videos these past couple of years, he left a mark on me and many, many, many other people. I can't even tell you how many channels he's influenced and peoples he's influenced over the years. My prayers go out to Jenna, Bain, and their son Orion, and all of John's furry little friends that he had. God bless you, John. We're going to miss you. We'll always have your great videos and your great voice and your great memories. You were a great guy. And you will be missed. You will be missed.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Totalbiscuit. It is the end of 2017. I know what that means, kids. Yes, arbitrary lists, discussions, and arguments. It's our favourite, isn't it? At the end of every year, I do a top 10 list. My top 10 list is based on a single factor, and that factor is, how much fun did I have with that this year? 2017 is going to be a bit of a weird one. It's a weird one for a number of reasons, not least of which, there were a ton of great games that came out this year that I just didn't play. Myriad of reasons for that, foremost of which being my health, which hasn't been very good at all this year. So I haven't really had the ability to play everything that I would like to, or really focus on some of the things that probably would have made it onto the list had I been able to do that. But, since it is merely a meaningless list, and it is a list based entirely on the things that I had fun with this year. What's missing from it is perhaps the least relevant thing I can think of. So without further ado, let's engage in this fruitless exercise. Here is my top 10 games of 2017 list, accompanied by some honourable mentions.